Welcome. If you're gearing up for a professor interview, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into some key questions that you might face. Let's kick things off by exploring your personal teaching philosophy. Can you share with us your teaching philosophy and how you bring it to life in your classroom? This question helps the interviewer understand your core beliefs about education and how you engage students. Here are some pointers to help you articulate your teaching philosophy. Clearly define your teaching philosophy. Explain how you implement it with specific strategies or activities. Share examples of successful outcomes from your approach. Discuss how you motivate and engage students. Mention how you adapt your methods to meet student needs. To give you a clearer picture, here's an example of how you might answer.
My teaching philosophy focuses on experiential learning. I integrate real-world case studies into my lectures to bridge theory and practice. For instance, in my management course, students analyzed a failed startup, leading to an insightful discussion on risk management.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Professor. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Let's talk about a significant research project you've been involved in. What role did you play? Interviewers use this question to gauge your research experience and contribution to your field. When discussing your research project, keep these tips in mind. Choose a project relevant to your discipline. Clearly define your role and contributions. Highlight the project's impact or results. Use metrics or outcomes to illustrate success. Stay focused on your personal involvement. Here's an example of how you can effectively present your research experience.
I led a project analyzing leadership styles' impact on team performance. As the lead researcher, I designed the study, collected data from over 200 managers, and analyzed the results. We discovered transformational leadership improved team outcomes by 15%.
Have you ever had to mediate a conflict between students or colleagues? What happened? This question assesses your conflict resolution skills and your ability to handle challenging situations. To effectively respond to this question, consider these strategies. Choose a clear conflict example relevant to your experience. Explain your role in mediating the situation. Highlight the steps you took to resolve the conflict. Share the outcome and any lessons learned. Focus on keeping the narrative positive. Now, let's take a look at a sample answer.
Two students in my class disagreed on a project direction. I facilitated a meeting where they shared their views and we identified common goals. This led to a compromise satisfying both, and the project was successful.
How would you handle a situation where a student is disruptive in class? This situational question evaluates your classroom management skills and ability to maintain a positive learning environment. Here are some approaches to consider when answering. Address the disruption calmly and immediately. Use nonverbal cues to signal the student to stop. Speak to the student privately after class to discuss behavior. Establish clear classroom rules at the start of the semester. Involve the administration if the behavior persists. Let's see how you might structure your response.
I would calmly address the disruption by asking the student to lower their volume. After class, I'd have a private conversation to understand their perspective and reinforce classroom expectations.
If a student approached you for career guidance and management, how would you assist them? This question probes your mentoring skills and ability to guide students in their career choices. When offering career guidance, remember these points. Ask the student about their interests and career goals. Provide information on various management career paths. Suggest relevant coursework and skills development. Encourage networking and industry connections. Offer to review their resume and prepare them for interviews. Here's an example of how you could guide a student.
I would begin by discussing their interests and career aspirations in management. Then, I'd provide information on roles like project management and consulting. offering guidance on coursework and networking opportunities to support their goals.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.